How's it going, everyone? Back with another exciting Everquest adventure. Guys, we are here. We're in Sirens, Grotto, and I'm going to show you guys how it's done. Do you notice anything different? Ooh, look at those legs. Yeah. I was in Kale, and these Mamba Jambas dropped, and I really like them. 6 wisdom, you got charisma, which I don't really care too much about. I'm already sexy enough. 10 magic resist, 20 hit points. How you like that? I finally got a decent legs. And look at that weight, 0. That's pretty freaking awesome. There we go. So, no more of the feathered leggings, which I'm going to keep them. I'm going to mount them on my wall because they went from 1 to 60 with me. So, anyways, let's show you how it's done. Warning, it's going to be a longer video because there's a lot of stuff to go over. So, let's just jump right into it. First of all, this is where you are going to pull the seahorses to. Right here in the center. If you sit right by the water's edge, you will not pull aggro from the Siren Enticers, so you can safely sit here. If you're level 60, I actually don't know what level you have to be in order to sit right here without getting aggro, but I wouldn't even attempt this if you are not 60 yet. Second off, the seahorses are going to be the ones that you pull to kill things. I'll talk more about the seahorses. So let's go to where the Neriads are. There are 2 in here. They can either be a mistress or a maiden. The mistresses are much tougher. They got like 14,000 hit points, so they are tough and are going to require healing for your pet. The other seahorse and the maidens, they just get eaten by your pet. And then there are 2 over here. So here we have a mistress and a maiden up. Something to watch out for are these seaweeds. When you're swimming around in here while you're pulling, you can get stuck on these, so try to avoid them. Let me come over about right here. This seaweed in the middle is my point of reference on where I can jump up on the cliff up here. So while I'm swimming around, I kind of use that. On this side about right here, I know if I go up, I'll pop somewhere close to the center, because what you don't want to happen is you to jump up over on this side. You will pull the enticer, because I've done it and almost died. Or if you're swimming around the corner and you get too close and you jump up right here, you will pull the enticer, and it's not fun. I was very lucky and I got a root off and was able to evac out. So that's enough of that. Seahorses. There are 3 levels of seahorses. The wiki is not correct. There are 3 levels of seahorses. Let's look at my notes real quick, because I keep notes, guys. I'm trying to learn this stuff. I got it down good. The highest level pet, and I don't know what level it is, it hits for 232. So you want to have a max pet, because it does pretty decent against the mistress. If you get the lower ones, the mistresses, like, they just eat them, and it's very difficult to keep it alive. So what I do first is I pull both of them without hasting or buffing and see what the damage is. So let's go ahead and get started on that. Okay, the mechanics of water-dwelling creatures is if you jump out of the water, it will break aggro. So that is how any of this is even possible. So let's go ahead and get started. So first thing I got to do is get a Call of Karana. Forgot about that. Gotta get Call of Karana. How am I gonna charm if I don't have my charm up? And this is my spell lineup here. I'm actually gonna top slot my Nature's Touch just in case it gets crazy, and then I always want to have root up. So if it gets crazy and the mistress have a level range too. If you get one of the higher ranges, you're gonna have to do quite a bit of healing on your pet. And that brings me to my next point. Stagger your kills. The maidens and the other seahorse over here, they will die extremely fast without any sort of intervention or healing. So that gives you plenty of med time. If you pull a Mistress back to back to back, then you're going to run into Madam problems. So what I do is I pull a Mistress and I kill it, and then I pull a Seahorse, and that gives me time to med. And then after the Seahorse, I go back to a Mistress, I pull a Mistress, and then go back to a Maiden, if you get my drift there. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started on this. So we're going to use those mechanics of breaking aggro by jumping out of the water. So first thing we got to do is Tash, and we got up and we pop out of the water, which then breaks aggro. Now we're going to go ahead and get a charm off. Now sometimes they can resist a bunch of times, and it's just kind of how it is. See, like that. So that's no big deal. I'll pop out of the water. If I'm fighting a Seahorse or a Maiden, I don't care if my mana is at 30%, I'll still go for the kill because you don't have to cast heal. But on the Mistresses, make sure that you have quite a bit of mana first. So I already know he is tashed, so I don't need to retash. So let's go. Come on, quit resisting. Alright, got him. Now I'm going to guard him right here, and I'm going to get out of the water because if Charm breaks, then he will path back home. I will go to this Seahorse and pull him. And I want to check their damage. So let's follow. Whoops. Back and get him over here. Come on. Get him a little bit closer so I can see their... Okay, there we go. Okay, so white damage is the mob. I am the green damage. And I can't see him. Let's get a little bit back. There we go. There we go. Okay, so green damage is me. White. So the mob I'm attacking is hitting for 224. So that is a lower level one. And now I need to check my pet and see what the max damage is. And then if it's a max damage pet, I am going to... So 232. So we know he's a max pet. So let's get him hasted up and get a Shield of Blades on them. And once they are hasted and got Shield of Blades, they just eat, they just freaking chomp through these Seahorses and Maidens really, really quickly. Okay. So, now going forward, since I know I have a max level pet, I haste and Thorns before I go into kill. Just on the initial one, I don't, because I want to see which is the max level pet. So there we go. We'll let him kill the Seahorse. And then after the first Seahorse is down and I get the max pet, now I'm going to stagger all my kills. I'm going to do a Mistress and then a Maiden, or a Mistress and a Seahorse. Okay, so now you see how his health's low. We are going to break Charm, which I have my Gobby. I wish I had my Gobby ring. It'd be a lot easier. And then, but whatever, I just use Hide. And then you will see that they regen 5% health per tick. So before you get in the water, you have to wait until they have 100% health, or they will summon you. After 90%, I don't think they will, but they will still aggro and swim at you. And you don't want to have a hasted freaking Seahorse on you because they just rock you. Don't ask me how I know. Oh, so we will wait for him to regen. And sometimes the Seahorses have no loot on them, so the corpse will poof. The loot here is fantastic. Check this out. Look at this. Ancient fishing pole. Awesome. Enduring breath. Cool little item. Lots of netted kelp armor. I've been giving it to alts because it's lure, so I probably have 2,000 plat if I was to sell it all, and netted kelp armor. Where's my gems? Look at all these gems. And this is just from one session. I already sold a session's worth and got freaking 2K. So they have netted kelp armor, gems, spells drop. The Neriad Shawl, of course, drops. What else drops? The Seahorses drop a Dragon's Bane, which is a quest item for the Wizard. It's non-MQable, so you can totally sell the loot rights if you want it. Okay, let's see what the horsey drops. I want some gems. Whatever. I got some skills. Okay, where's my weed at? There it is. That's the happy. Okay. So now, the thorns and the haste last about the same amount of time. So if you have timers, then right now I have 4 minutes left on my thorns, so I know I still have about 3 minutes or so on haste. So I don't need to retash or rehaste or anything. I'm just going to go in and try to recharm. And again, sometimes RNG craps on you and you can get tons of resist in a row. It's just how it works, but not on this one. So I don't need to rebuff that guy. I pull with ensnare. You can't snare them, and you can totally use like a lower level one. Now about right here, I send them in, pop up to the top. I got the mistress. I'm gonna back my pet up and have him parked over there. And here we go. Now we just hope for no charm breaks, which is not a big deal if it does, but it sucks because then you've got to reset. And it totally sucks when the mistress is at like 1% and then it resets. So I'm going to go ahead and start to toss my seahorse a couple heals. I'll give him 2. And that's why I top slot my heal, because I can cast it whatever back to back. But he is doing really good on this mistress, and that's why it's vital that you get the max seahorse. It's vital, because if you get the Neriad mistress, if it's a higher level one, it can totally take a full mana bar. I'm going to go ahead and toss him another heal. And that's why that I stagger these. So next, I'm going to go for a maiden. A maiden, I don't care if I have 5% health. I'm going to win. Because a hasted seahorse just freaking stabs him with her tail. Get him. See that? Look at that. Look at that tail just sticking her. Get her. All right. Mistress is down. Now we're going to break. And since I hide, charm breaks. Again, the goblin Gozugi ring would be great. Yeah, I could put hide on my bar, but I don't want to. Because I don't want to. I like it the way it is, guys. Stop it. Now we're gonna wait until it gets back up to full. Now on the next charm, I'm gonna retash and rehaste and everything, because haste and my thorns will be wearing off here pretty quick. But essentially, guys, this is it. It's very nerve-wracking at first, but once you get it down, you'll get a good flow going, and you'll just tear this place apart. One thing I do want to work on, but I'm terrified to do, is to work on killing these enticers. It can be done. I just am too scared to try it. If you pull these guys down in the water, then you can have your seahorse kill them, but I am not really sure how to handle the charm breaks, because these guys don't live in the water, so they will follow you in the water and out of the water, and they'll summon you and they'll beat the crap out of you. But my idea was to root them and then evac out, but I don't know if that'll work. So, and I don't have a cleric to res me right now, so I don't want to try it. Okay, we're almost back up to 100%. Ancient fishing pole rotting. I've had a lot of ancient fishing poles rot. Okay, give me something good on camera. Give me some gems or something. Woohoo! I'll take that. That's worth like 180 plat. Heck yeah! Or more, I don't even know. I know it's worth almost 200 plat. I'm just not exactly sure how much. Okay, so next one, I'm going to go ahead and tash. I got interrupted because I'm floating in the water. And pop up to the top. I broke aggro. Go back in. Charm. And then I'll go ahead and pull that maiden over there. I'm going to guard about right there. Pop out of the water. Now we're going to Savage Spirit, throw thorns on him, and pull the maiden. I think the scariest part is when you're going down after your seahorse is hasted. The scariest part is going down to pull, because if charm breaks and you're under there, it hurts, man. I have almost died. Like, you got to be quick. So I pull real quick. I don't lollygag around down here for a long time. Now right here, I'm going to attack. I'm going to pop up and then pull my pet back. I want to get him back to his guard spot right there. Bam! And now if you watch on the maidens, he usually just rips right through the maidens easily. But guys, if you're a druid, come check this place out, because it's so much fun down here, and you can make a lot of... I said charm break. See, that's what's great about this method, because if charm breaks, then yeah, it takes more time. But if Charm breaks, it just everything resets and you don't get summoned and eaten. So now we have to wait until everything goes back up to full. Back up to full. What's my Seahorse at? So the Maiden's at 88. Seahorse should be higher than him. Now I don't need to retash and rehaste or do anything because I still have 5 minutes left on my Thorns. But yeah, good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Should be one more tick and my Seahorse should be full. Now I don't know if I should show a full clear or not because essentially it's all the same. But I want to keep going. I want to keep going. Don't give me a lot to resist. Don't give me a lot to resist. Oh, crap. It happens, though, guys. It happens. Now, you see how my health, or my mana is at 60%? If I was fighting a Mistress, I would met up higher. Because sometimes if they're one of the max level Mistresses, they will just, your poor Seahorse, he takes a freaking beating. Alright. Come on. Don't do this to me. Be good. Be good, Mr. Seahorse. I thought we were friends. There we go. Now he's coming. I'm going to go ahead and guard him about right there. I don't need to rehaste or do anything. Hopefully Charm doesn't break when I'm down here. And let's go ahead and pull the Maiden. And you don't have to use Ensnare. It's just why? Because I haven't... That's where my Ensnare always is. Okay. Okay, now let's pull him back to his guard spot. There we go. Make sure I'm about right in the middle. I am. No breaks this time. No breaks. No breaks. But it happens, guys. It's part of the camp. I'm glad it was on video because I didn't want to get like a perfect run where everything goes perfect because it's just not like that. It's not how it's just not like that. Sometimes when you're trying to get your initial charm in the Seahorse, it'll resist 4 or 5 times in a row. Sometimes you'll get back-to-back breaks when the mob you're killing is almost dead and you have to reset and wait for everything to regen. It's just how it goes. But sometimes you can get perfect runs over and over and over and everything goes just fantastical. Fantastical. And we will see if the Maiden drops the Neriad Shawl. Now, I already have one on my Enchanter. While I was learning this, I got one to drop. And I did record that, so I'll throw it on the end of the video. I'll throw it on the end. Get her! Oh, one thing to be mindful of is wait until your Seahorse is back to his guard position. You see how I kind of glitched and bounced around? If you break Charm right away, he'll glitch out and swim this way through the wall, and it takes him like 5 minutes in order to get back. Uh-oh. Come on, hide. This is why I need my ring. I could break it real quick, but guys, I'm lazy. That means I have to go get my Enchanter over to some place, transfer it over, do all that stuff. So I just use hide. There we go. Now let's wait for him to reset and go over to the other cave. And what's my video at? This is going to be a long one. I'm at 18. That's not bad. That's not bad. I'm at 18 minutes. I would like to do a full clear and get the other 2 down. Alright. So, as you can see, that's why I like to stagger. Because by the time he gets up, I should have pretty close to at least 90% mana. Which on Mistresses, I like to go in, I like to at least have 90% or so when I start. Now, Shield of Blades has 2 minutes, so I'm going to have to redo everything. So let's get a little more mana. He's at 100%, so let's check the Maiden. What'd you drop? What? Come on, give me some gems. Give me some gems. Ah, she gave me 17 gold. She's broke. She's a broke mermaid. Okay. Alright, so, perfect. Let's med up. I'm going to pause it real quick, guys, and wait like until I med up to... Actually, I'm not going to pause it. I'm almost there. I'll get at 90 and go in. No big deal. Now, again, if it was another Seahorse or a Maiden, I wouldn't care. I would just go for it. Okay, so now, let's retash. And let's charm and get them all buffed up. Going for a Mistress kill. Yeah, I've made tons off of these, off all these gems and stuff. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm going to pause it real quick until I met up, because I don't want you guys to sit here and have to watch me. Hold on. Okay, met it back up. Let's give this guy another pull. He is still tasked, so I do not need to retash. Let's go. No resist. No resist. Oh, man. That's okay. Let's wait until, let's get a couple med ticks in while my Call of Corona cools down. And again, guys, this is part of the camp. It's just part of the camp. So I'm glad all this crazy stuff's happening. Okay, Seahorse. So you can like see in reality, sometimes RNGs is just poopy. There we go. I'm going to get him a little bit closer, about right there, and I'll guard him. And then let's go ahead and get a Savage Spirit off, get a Shield of Blades, and pull one of the Mistress. Yeah. If it's the higher level one, it takes almost a full mana bar, because they are freaking mean. Alright. Okay, dokie. Let's pull the Mistress. Get her! Now watch out for that stupid seaweed, because I almost died one time. Okay, let's pull it back. There we go. Make sure I'm relatively in the middle, and let it go to town. Get him! No breaks, no breaks. Because the Mistress sucks when it breaks, because you have to heal your pet. It takes mana, and sometimes, it's rare, but it does happen. Sometimes it'll get down to 1%, and then charm breaks. And one other thing too that's very important is sometimes you can get summoned up here when charm breaks. It has happened to me one time. It can happen. So be ready for it to just rip up to the top as fast as you can, because if you have a Seahorse that's hasted, you can get rocked. And the Mistress is backstab, so it's oh crap, man. I better start healing. I'm not paying attention, guys. I have like the attention of a freaking goldfish. That's okay. That's why I top slotted my heal. I'll give him another heal, and that should be good. There we go. Actually, I'm going to cancel that heal. Okay, there we go. Yeah. So that can happen. You can have, or you can get summoned in the water. It's only happened to me one time. It's very rare, so be ready for it. Because if you have a Mistress and a hasted Seahorse, then you might die. But it's happened to me before, and I survived with about 5% health. Because it's not like I'm down there for, like a minute. Like it was a couple of seconds. I just got rocked. Oh, but all right, there we go. Let me go ahead and pause it again here, so the Seahorse can met up, and I'll met up a little bit, and then we'll pull that last pull, and then I'll show you the Neriad Shawl drop. So let me pause it so this video is not like 6 hours long. Okay, be right back. Okay, here we go. Seahorse is back up to full. I'm at 85% mana. I got 3 minutes left before I have to rebuff. So, no, nothing. You broke mofo. So I should be able to just go right in, get him charmed, and I don't have to rebuff right now. And then this will be the last pull, and that's a full clear. Nope. Maybe it's not. Come on. Come on. Be good. Be good, Seahorse. We've been friends this whole time. Uh-oh. You don't hear my aggro right there. Nope. Nope. There we go. Okay. Okay, I got... it's going to be close. I got 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on Thorns. Okay, now I can get it. And don't break, Charm. Don't break, because that gets bad when you're down here and you get a break. Let's pull them up quickly. And watch out for the stupid seaweed. Don't get stuck on it. And I'm popping up to the top. Okay. There we go. There we go. So this will be the last pull. I'm going to go ahead and start pumping some heals into them. Because on Mistress, you always have to heal. There sometimes it's only twice. Sometimes if you get a higher level Mistress, it takes a full mana bar. Get up. Yeah, I think so. That one looks like it's a little bit higher one. Might as well give him some more heals. Give him some more heals. Yeah, actually, I want to wait and see if I can save mana. Oh yeah, the timers on the mobs here are 28 minutes. So you'll have plenty of time to med. Back up to full before you get pops. But still, you are going to want to stagger everything. So, like, if you're hurting for mana, like right now I got a higher level mistress, so it's going to take a full bar. So, like, if something else pops, hopefully it's going to be a maiden, or actually the seahorse should pop next, and then that's completely fine because that'll give you time to med and whatnot. But guys, that's how it's done. Let's go ahead and break this charm, and then I want to see what that one dropped. So again, let me pause it until the seahorse gets back at the full, so my video is not like 7 hours long, and we'll see what it dropped, and then I'll cut to where the Neriad Shawl dropped because I already got it. It's freaking awesome. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, seahorse is back to full. Let's see what it dropped. Give me something good. Give me something good for the camera. Come on. Oh, crap. Hey, you know what? Still, that's okay. That is the nature of the game. But guys, there we go. There is a full clear. Now I'm just checking tracks for pops. It should be the seahorse next. What else? I think there we go, guys. There's a full clear. Now I'm going to go ahead and tack on at the end the Neriad Shawl drop that I've already gotten. I hope this was instructional. I hope everyone really enjoys this. I had a lot of fun learning this, and I'm happy to be able to share it with you guys. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the Neriad Shawl drop. Guys, this was a successful run. I wish a little better drops would have happened, but as you can see, I've gotten plenty of awesome drops. Okay, be right back. Alrighty, we got another one down, and guys, look what dropped. Woo! Neriad Shawl, freaking boom. How do you like that, guys? How do you like that? Now, I'm going to log over to my enchanter and loot it because the corpse only lasts for like 6 minutes. Woohoo! Neriad Shawl. It took a long time, but that's okay. I have got the camp pretty well learned. I'm going to go ahead, guys, and pause it real quick and jump over on my enchanter, and I am going to loot this Mamba Jamba. But yeah, got one down. How much time's left on that? 4 minutes. So I'm going to log out. I'm going to pause real quick and log because I do not want this. I do not want to lose this one. All right, I'll be right back. All right, and we are back on the enchanter. Let me give this guy an alliance. Make sure he is dubious. Jump in. Yeah. Now, it took me a long time, but honestly, a lot of the time was trying to figure out, yeah, look at that. Let's get up to land real quick. I've gotten to camp down like really, really good now. So a lot of the time in the beginning was figuring it out and making mistakes and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. But where's that at? Where did it go? There we go. Boom. Neriad Shawl in the bag. Awesome. I think that these MQs sell for, or not MQs, but the loot rights sell for 8 to 10k. And let's cast this Mamba Jamba. Get Water Elemental. Bam! Look at that. Yeah! Freaking cool. Well, that is going to be the close of the video. This video will be in multiple parts, so hopefully everything is going to turn out, guys. Camp successfully done. We on all the gems that I've gotten and all of the netted kelp armor drops that I've gotten while trying to get this, I probably made around 4 to 5k down here in gems, because it drops a bunch of gems. Yeah, so cool, good stuff. I think that is gonna do it for me. Everyone, thanks for watching. If you like the video, please like and subscribe to help out the YouTube algorithm and all that stuff. But again, Neriad Shawl down. That's freaking awesome. It's got such great stats to it. The 10 strength minus 10 strength kind of sucks, but you know what? I'll still take it. I'll still take it. It's awesome. So look at this. Unbuffed, I'm sitting at 231 charisma. So cool. Good stuff. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for me. Again, thanks for watching. I hope you guys are having a good week. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a good month and a good year, you guys. Again, thank you for watching. That is it for me. Peace.